Surprise! Yo, it's me, it's YesYoTT. This is a random video I didn't think I was going to do. I saw something on Facebook before I sat down to eat dinner. And in the middle of my dinner, I stopped eating to do this video because I had to talk about this. So, first of all, hold on. I should actually be sitting down for this. So, keep... Wait a moment. Okay, fine down. Whatever. So, this is the second thing I've seen today that made me think about this. So, movie theaters are coming back now, so you think now things are going to start getting back to normal and movies will start coming out when they're supposed to now that they've been pushed back. Well, this afternoon I saw a post on Facebook saying that Wonder Woman 1984 is now being pushed from October 5 to, or October 8, whatever, to Christmas Day. Okay. And I'm like, okay, but why are they pushing it? Why is there a need to push it? Theaters are coming back. You don't need to push, it back. And then, as I mentioned, I saw on Facebook that Nia DaCosta's Candyman is being pushed till 2021. And that one got me. I'm like, why? Why are they still pushing movies back to next year? Moving it another date this year, that's fine, but it's still questionable. But pushing movies back to next year still, when movie theaters are coming back. And so I sat there and I thought about, why are they doing this? And the one thing that came up to me, that came into my head when I was thinking about this, money. Because even though theaters are opening back up, they're taking a look at this and they're thinking, pandemic's still going on, which means they can't fill the capacity of theaters. They can't use all the theaters, but some theaters aren't using all theaters, they're just using some, and they're just putting people in certain seats, I guess. And so because they can't fill the capacity, they can't fill every seat, and not everyone can buy a ticket to see it. It's not about being fair to people. They could care less about being fair to people, to everyone wanting to see it, or else they release the fucker on VOD too, just so they can get the film out there. It's not about getting the film out there. They don't care about just getting the film out there. Otherwise, it'd be released on VOD too. They want to make that fucking box office money. That's what they want to do. That's all it is. About the fucking box office. And that's fucking stupid in this day and age. When you have Bill and Ted Face the Music totally destroying VOD, maybe even now as I speak, it shredded through it. It was making bank when it came out. I was the one who purchased it. But now, instead of going a route where we say, because some movies are doing, we're going to put movies in theater, but we're also going to allow them to watch the movie on VOD. Like they did with Bill and Ted Face the Music, and there's a few other movies that are coming out. But then there was New Mutants, which only had a theatrical release. That's it. They didn't do nothing. Because Disney is fucking greedy. Disney says, nah, you ain't going to get no VOD. And then they did Mulan, which instead of putting that in theaters, they decided we're going to put it on Disney Plus. But no. You can't just watch it for your $12 a month. You got to pay an extra $30 to see a movie that you would only pay $10 for a ticket. And yes, some people say, it's probably more because of popcorn and pop and stuff. Well, if you're in your home watching it, you got your own pop. You got your own popcorn or snacks. You don't need to pay extra money to see a movie. You can only pay like $10 for a regular ticket. Some people don't even buy stuff. Like sometimes, half the time it's probably 50-50 to me. Sometimes I'll buy a snack and something to drink. Sometimes I'll sneaky in the jacket. And I'll have it that way because sometimes it's just too much and I just want to spend for the ticket. And Disney is charging people $30. Now I bought Bill and Ted Face the Music to own on VOD for $25. This is not even to own it. because you are just, I think it's $30 of viewing. So you're paying $30 to watch it. If you want to watch it again, you gotta pay another $30. It's not to own. It's not gonna be part of the library. You gotta pay $30 each time you watch it. And that's fucking greed. And that's the only reason why they're still pushing movies to next year, because they're thinking, oh, we can make more money if we wait till next year and release our movie. Not thinking it's also going to push other movies supposed to come out next year, push that back. You're not benefiting anyone, maybe not even yourself. Because if you think, oh, we're going to get the box office, who knows if it's going to even be back to normal by next year, by the time this thing releases. Are they going to push back again and again and again and again? We already lost Halloween Kills this year because of this bullshit. And again, that's greed. Because they could have had the VOD option. And I know there's fans out there that would say, no, I want to see it in the theater. But at this point, is it going to be safe? Because I said to myself, New Mutants came out. I'm like, well, I kind of want to see it. But I don't want to risk my health to go see a fucking movie. I know I said that Bill and Ted Face the Music, I would put on a fucking hazmat suit and go see. And I still would. But now I don't have to because of the VOD route. And I even checked beforehand, wasn't even playing here. Some bullshit movies. And Despicable Me, I understand you gotta play old classics. But then again, that's gonna be the problem. Is that because all these movies are being pushed, nothing is going to come out this year for the theaters that are still trying to survive. Because you want your precious box office revenue and push it till next year when you might have a better chance. Nothing's coming out. So the theater chains that are supposed to be supporting your films, supposed to be, airing your films, aren't making money to keep their theaters open. So in the case of some theaters, by the time next year comes, they might go bankrupt, and then you'll lose theaters to show your precious little movie that you want to make money off of. I think it's easier for them to go the VOD route. You're paying $20 to rent, $25 to own, and I think that works. You're going to make bank on that. Whoever, people responsible for Build That Face Music make bank. And people are going to want to see your movie. Whether it's in a theater, whether it's VOD. But I think the safe bet now, at this point in time, is VOD. And your greed is just going to end up screwing you in the end. Because who knows what you'll actually get once it releases. And all you're going to keep pushing and keep pushing is if you keep pushing, you're not going to make your money. If you think this thing could last like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, probably not that long, but I'm just saying, what if it does? You're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you can get your precious date where everybody can come see it? At that point, you're screwing yourself over. The safer bet is VOD. But no, you let your greed control you and see how far that gets you. I'm just saying it. I just needed to say something about this. The more and more I sat there eating, I had to think I had to say something. So there it is. So what are your thoughts on this? What's going on? So let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty. See you in the next one.